Jay London from Last Comic Standing is in the house. He's going through security as we speak with Master Poe, and we'll get him in a little bit.
Get him in next week sometime with that security. Oh, is he snapping pictures and mugshots and stuff? I don't understand what that's all about. Why do our guests need to be photographed? It's amazing.
I don't know. I really don't.
I have no clue.
I don't really get it, and I don't really want to know. So let him do his job, I guess, whatever that is. And,
Righty-o.
And we'll do our radio show, and we'll all be happy. Right, Anthony?
Yeah, goddamn right.
All right, let's say hi to Dee Boy in Jersey. Dee Boy, what's up? Dee Boy.
Hello? Are the buttons pushed correctly?
Yeah, no, he's there. Dude from New Jersey, what's up?
I'm calling you out.
You're calling us out. Why?
Uh-oh.
Nah, because you're scammers.
We're scammers, okay?
Why are we scammers?
Spock, explain.
Well, you guys are like you have the little red shirts around you. You know, all the people. Like with Noah, you really just messed him over. I don't want to say fuck, but,
What do you mean red shirts?
you know, from Star Trek. Oh, if you explain, it's not funny.
I don't know what you mean, stupid. I don't watch Star Trek.
Nah, I like you, Norton.
All right, hold on, Anthony. What is a red shirt? Because you were, like, into Star Trek for a little while.
Red shirts are the security guys. They're the guys that beam down first and get killed right away.
Oh, okay.
While, Kirk and Spock and Bones and McCoy, Scotty, live to see another day.
Oh, okay. All right, so what's your point?
Well, like, I don't know. I just feel really bad for Noah because you're just putting him in the awful position. You can just hear it in his voice. Yeah, it's funny, but, like, why do you put him through such hell?
Is this Noah calling from another room? I'm looking for him.
By the way, as we just said, that Noah's in the other room with all the other interns. They're all kind of getting along, and Noah's clapping and laughing. So I don't think Noah has a problem with what's going on the radio show.
What do you feel for Noah? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
maybe a similar situation happened to you, sir. Is that it?
Are you a gay fella?
And some boys were mean, maybe? About
I don't really want to talk about it.
Your preferences?
All right, so you're a gay fella. That's okay.
Well, no, I'm not gay.
We've said many times on the show.
I had some shit happen to me, and people,
What happened to you? What happened to you? Make your point. What happened to you? That you felt like you had to call this radio show because you feel like we're doing something to Noah. What happened to you?
It's just uncomfortable, because, you're not saying he's gay, but,
we don't...
You set him up, basically he is, and, I don't know, I just had, experimented when I was younger.
All right.
Oh, a little Monster Rain, maybe.
A little Monster Rain, and then what happened?
Yeah, but the kid was a little bit older, and I didn't really, like it. I was just confused about it all.
Tell us more.
How old a boy was he?
Yeah, how old were you?
It happened back, the first time was
First time?
First time.
He had a lot of influence over me.
You went back for seconds, did you? Now it's eating at you.
How old of a boy were you?
10 the first time.
10? Oh. And how old was he?
He was 13. He was really cool and everything.
Sounds it.
And I really looked up to him. He was big pimpin'.
Looked up to him from your
not
knees.
at that age. Yeah, but he played all the games like Truth or Dare.
Yeah.
And I never got it.
All right, so what happened? How did he make the move on you?
He was like, oh, we should play Truth or Dare.
Okay.
And I didn't really know what it was about, but, all the older kids were doing it, and, he was just wanted me to touch him, and I just did, and he would just call back, want to, every so often, he would just, even now, he'll, come over, I'm already, 24, and, he'll, come over because he still parties, dates mad young girls, and, he'll come over, and he'll, try and, hook up with me because I did it up till, I was 17.
Well, you had a 7-year relationship. You can't blame the fella for wanting to come back and dip in again.
But it was always, he would come and get me every 6 months because he lived down the block, and, you know, because he was busy with his friends. He was older, you know.
How did he coerce you the first time? With a PlayStation?
No, that wasn't even out back then.
Hey. Want to go play PlayStation back at my place? Hey.
Well, when you're 10, I can understand it.
But I know.
But by the time you were legally driving, how did he convince you?
For a while, but it's like, you know.
Well, you're gay, bro, so what's the problem?
Nah, but I'm not anymore.
But not anymore, right?
I wasn't only gay.
Cured it with Tylenol.
I'm bi only on the condition that, like...
Dude, you were, like, having gay relations from 10 to 17, at least. You're gay. What's the big deal?
Well, I like having the female relations more.
See? So he was forced into it.
But you can't be forced into something for 7 years.
Perhaps he was. Perhaps.
Well, no, it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like every day. It would be like, you know, every couple of months, like, he would just bring up, like, kind of make a move. And maybe we go a year or two without, like, anything being said, like it never happened.
But why did you keep going back there?
I didn't go back there. He would not, you know, come over and...
But he didn't force himself on you, obviously. At one point, you had to decide, well, this is something I'm going to do or not do. Right?
And that's what, you know, and that's why I was really confused for a while, because, it felt good.
All right, so you're gay.
Nah, but...
Or you have gay tendencies, so...
Everyone.
But right now you're thinking, you're more into women, right?
I really had, like, I used to go to massage parlors. There's one up in Morristown where our hockey coach got caught or something.
What kind of massage parlor was this?
Oh, like, they give you the herking jerk. But, they had Russian girls.
Lying, by the way.
Oh, really?
I think
Everyone on Instant Feedback. There isn't one of them that isn't saying... full of shit, guy's lying sack. I'm waiting for him to drop a Norton gig reference.
Right. Very rarely are stories this hot believable.
Nah, it really did happen.
Actually, Jim is rolling his eyes, so.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what we can do for you.
Are you just faking to get on the air or what?
No, it just kind of happened.
What do you would go for 2 years? Then what, the guy would just show up and pull out his mule and go, "You remember?"
Basically.
All right.
Basically.
All right. Well, don't worry about Noah. Noah can handle himself.
He's just fine.
I'm totally cool.
I think this guy's calling because he wants to kind of hook up with Noah.
Would you like to hook up with Noah?
Wouldn't mind. I swing both ways. But I'm definitely not gay.
Swings both ways, boys and men.
All right. Well, we're going to let you be, bro. All right? Don't worry about Noah. Noah can handle himself.
I think he wants to be a character, Opie.
Yeah.
Now you're hanging up and he's desperate. He's going to go, he's going to say something.
Noah, you're cool, right?
I'm totally cool.
And we really don't know what you are. I mean, you claim you have had girlfriends and things like that.
Who are we to say? Who are we to say?
We just kind of find it fun to try to figure it out. That's all. All right?
Right.
All right. Thanks, Noah.
No problem.
See, Noah was laughing. He's fine with this.
Sure is.
Ha, ha, ha. You're saying he's laughing, so he's happy, joyous. What's another word for that I could think of?
Happy, joyous,
like
thrilled,
glad,
overjoyed,
gay,
bubbly.
Right.
Gay.
Yeah, words like that. Sure.
gay.
Gay. He's in a gay mood.
Sure.
Happy, prancing about the place, in a very gay mood.
In a Howard Hughes outfit.
We got to get out of the gay zone. Let's get out of the gay zone.
Yeah.
All right, the State of the Union, Anthony.
Oh, yes.
What are people talking about today? Well, the State of the Union, the plane crash that we kind of, saw immediately after it happened. They were
the miracle plane crash. No one died.
Yep.
Yeah, at first they were reporting that people died, though, remember?
They said 11 missing or 2 missing or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at first they said 11 missing, 2 injured. Then they said 11 injured, 2 missing. And then they said they found everybody and everyone's injured. And that's it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Even the car hit on the road?
Yeah, the guy that got hit in the car.
Was that was on 46, right? Route 46?
Yep.
What, did it just clip the top of it or something?
Yeah, it ran it right over, I think, with the wing.
Because the footage they showed, remember yesterday, we're like, there's no way that guy's alive. Or,
I know.
Or that girl, or what have you. It turns out it was a guy, right?
A guy, yeah. Some guy driving around, and then he's driving across, and a plane comes flying at him. Not flying at him, unfortunately. Didn't take off. It's like at takeoff speed, which is pretty quick, and went right through the fence off the end of the runway into the highway. Hit that guy's car, hit a bunch of cars in the parking lot of the factory or warehouse that it ran into. Ran into it. I guess everybody got out before it burst into flames.
Mm-hmm.
And, a bunch of people injured, but no one killed. It looked pretty gruesome yesterday on the news. They were pumping foam into the plane. You're wondering, barbecued people in there or something. But no, everyone got out.
I was thinking that at the least the pilots had to be dead.
I know, they went through a brick wall.
Hitting that brick wall like that.
Yep. No, I think the pilot's got a broken leg.
Even Ebersol's plane, which was a bad one. I mean, his son died and someone else died, but a lot of them got off, too.
Got out. Something to be said if you're still on the ground, you know?
Yeah.
And an instance like yesterday, if the plane's in one piece, there's a really good chance that people can get off of the thing. As long as you get out of there and it doesn't burst into flames, the fuselage doesn't come apart, and there isn't fire immediately in the cabin, a lot of people could get out of that. You know, the Ebersol thing, though, the thing was in flames as it was barreling down the runway, and when it finally crashed, it just kind of exploded. You're in the wrong place, wrong time kind of thing. You're screwed. But, yeah, seems like everything worked out on that one. They're going to question the pilot, I guess. It's kind of the best thing, you know. When a plane crashes and the pilot's alive, you're going to get the info of what happened. They're saying it was ice.
Just seems that these corporate jets go down the most.
Yeah.
Just about every, plane crash you hear about these days, it's some kind of corporate jet or some kind of, privately owned plane.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have the same maintenance standards, and also the wings are smaller. Like big wings, larger planes' wings will, I believe, expand a little bit, which cracks the ice.
Yeah.
But these things can't do that. And they actually did interview the pilot, and he said one of the reasons that...
Sorry.
No, the pilot was saying that it probably would have been a much worse tragedy on the highway, but he did have Easy Pass, so he kind of zipped...
Just zipped right through it, didn't he?
And I know people are going to call up and go, you don't need Easy Pass on 46, dicks. I know.
All right, Bobby Big Rigger. What's up, Bobby?
I like that Jimmy had Easy Pass.
Thanks,
hey guys,
sweetie.
Watched the news last night. You guys are probably sleeping. Co-pilot, broken leg. Passenger of the car was on life support, and the driver of the car was in stable condition. And other than that, everybody just bumps and bruises and shit like that.
Yeah, that's not bad considering what we saw on TV.
No, not at all.
So.
Hey, Jimmy, I'll be making a delivery out there in Pittsburgh. I was wondering, I got to go to what the hell's the name? Improv?
Yes.
You got a number so I can get directions to this place? I never delivered there before.
Oh, if you got to make a good point. If you got to make a delivery to the Improv, the number's 412-462-5233. Maybe I'll see you when I'm out there this weekend, coincidentally.
Good deal, buddy.
All right, good luck with that delivery.
All right,
thanks.
The guy in Jersey's calling back. Bro.
Yeah.
Why are you calling back?
Well, no, I called back to say something to the screeners, to just say, I was serious, and because that's what I meant by you scamming, because, because first you sent something, obviously, because since I was defending Noah, you had to be like, oh, why? And then you got me out. I was just wanted to tell the phone screeners, because...
That guy's for real, by the way. He's not...
You sound like a mental patient.
Yeah, he's got something going on. But Norton's
Norton
Norton still thinks you're scamming us. I think you're for real. I think you're just a little wacky. And not because you swing both ways, but I think you got something else going on in your head.
Well, I have been the psychiatric inpatient, but it wasn't like one of those hardcore ones.
All right. Well, thank you, bro. All right? Don't worry about Noah. You should worry about yourself. Okay?
Wait.
No, wait.
See, he wants to be part of this thing. He wants to be part of the show.
This thing of ours.
And he's trying to figure out a way to do it, and this was like his first scam that he's trying to do.
You really think he's scamming?
Yeah, he doesn't sound sincere.
No.
He sounds a little wacky.
Yeah.
Like he's making it up.
All right, what happened to the girl with the dirty songs? God, we have the worst track record as far as guests on this program.
They don't show up.
No one shows up.
What time is she supposed to be here, Eric?
She was supposed to be here around 7:30, right? Yeah. About a half hour ago.
You got a contact number for her?
Every day we start this radio show with a whole list of people that are going to be coming through here, and for some reason, one after another, they don't show up.
No shows.
It is the weirdest thing.
2 Sports Illustrated models in a row?
Right.
Well,
believe it,
perhaps they heard the one phone call we had from old Ugly Toes.
Well, hey, the 2 of those girls didn't call up. I mean, that's 3 minutes of good radio lost right there. Worthless twats.
Get Steve in here real fast. What's up, Danny?
She just got here.
Oh, she just got here?
She's been here.
Oh, she has been here?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but where is she? Poe is fucking up this radio show. We got to get these people in here. How long does it take to get someone from the front door to the studio? Someone explain that to me, seriously. Because it's not even funny anymore.
Did I just hear what I think I heard?
What? I go to the bathroom and I see these people stuck in this little box right inside the front door for way too long. It's a dumb radio show. This isn't the freaking FBI.
She got here right around the same time Jay London did.
That's a while ago.
So Poe was putting Jay's info in, and now he's putting her. Now he's just finishing her up. She'll be in a minute.
Just finishing. They showed up a half hour ago.
What info is there? Here's a paper. You're going on the air. Is that okay? Signature. Done.
That's generally what happens.
Dude, all kidding aside, we laugh a little bit about it, but it's dumb. It's stupid. It's a girl that sings stupid, dirty songs.
They want really specific info on everybody. We had meetings about this.
Well, they're going to have to either A, simplify it, or we're just going to stop doing it.
Yeah, or just mail this stuff to these people before they get here, so it's all signed before they get here.
Or when they're done. Do you mind going on the radio right now and sign?
Has anyone else noticed that we've been kind of stalling for the last 20 minutes instead of having, some fun with a girl that sings dirty songs or maybe get Jay London on the air? So he's holding up the show. And I got to blame him because it's either the system or him personally. But all I know is that she should have been in here already. Hold on, we'll get to you in a second.
Okay.
Because we do have to take a break, but it's ridiculous. And Steve, while you're in here, what's up with you and your imaginary friend Ramone?
He's not my imaginary friend. He's just
Did you make him up?
Yeah, I did.
But he's yours.
Well, he's my creation. I'll certainly take credit for that. But Ramone is the byproduct of something I learned when I was working at NEW. They told me that a lot of the deep voice guys that do voiceover for movies and for TV.
God.
Check this out. Listen,
here's
the explanation. This is exactly where it came from. They do a lot of their voiceover work from home in a home studio on ISDN lines. So a lot of them are just traipsing around home in their bathrobes or sweatpants, making millions of dollars, mind you, doing voice work.
So you believe there's some guy walking around and his houseboy is there.
And he has a houseboy.
And as he's doing these voiceovers, sometimes things happen and he's got to go, Ramone.
Exactly.
So you feel like you're one of these big voice guys and you need a little houseboy.
Oh, no. That's why I pitch my voice down, because I have to make it sound like it's not me. So,
right.
So, yeah, exactly.
So not only does he have an imaginary friend named Ramone, he has an imaginary him.
Oh, this is not going well.
Did you just call from Jersey 2 minutes ago?
What are you doing? You think way too much into this.
No, this is how you be. I sit in a room with no windows, mind you, for hours on end. So sometimes you're.
What's the profile of Ramone? What kind of person is he?
Well, that's interesting.
Is he short?
Because I brought this up with Nathaniel and Danny yesterday, and they each have a different visualization for what Ramone looks like.
Really?
All right, get those guys in here. Look at them, all excited. They get airtime. All right, so what?
So I think Danny said it might. Danny said I think he looked something like Ricky, the other intern, but then Nathaniel had a totally different look for what Ramone might have looked like. And for all I know, everybody's got.
Danny,
something.
do you think
I believe he looks like the cover of Rent Boys.
Danny, do you think it's a little weird that Steve has an imaginary friend named Ramone?
It's a little strange.
And what do you think Ramone looks like?
To me, he looks something like Hervé Villachez if he was normal sized.
Oh, okay.
But with the Ricky mustache.
And Nathaniel? Do you think it's weird that he has an imaginary friend?
I don't know. I kind of like Steve.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. It's not about liking him. Do you know that we smash the people we really like on this show?
Yeah. Well, I think he does have a whole persona worked out. Yeah, definitely.
I think Steve's given a lot of thought to this.
Yeah, really? I mean, he hasn't stuck his hand in the sock and started talking to it. It's probably good, but it could be soon.
No, that's not happening. But you do have to.
Is Ramone with you right now?
No, Ramone is not in the room.
Can you channel Ramone?
No, because you'll never hear from Ramone. You'll only hear Ramone being referenced.
You do hear from Ramone. Steve's not here right now, Mrs. Torrance. Ramone's the little boy who lives in my mouth.
Is Ramone your Jenny Piccolo? It's a friend that we'll just never see. It was Jenny Piccolo, right, from Happy Days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ramone will, kind of. Ramone will never be referenced in the first person. You'll never hear, a little voice pop up and go, "Yes, sir." You'll never hear that. You will only hear Ramone being referenced as like he's being addressed, or in the third person.
His name. Do you want him to talk, but he's not supposed to?
No, it's good.
You like ice cream, Ramone?
Do you want to secretly be Ramone?
Oh no! Ramone's a houseboy.
Yeah,
Ramone's a house. You don't aspire to be Ramone.
I'm thinking you might want to be a houseboy.
No,
kind of like where someone tells you what to do.
I bet you in his mind, Ramone is probably 5'10", very svelte, smooth abs, unclipped, hung 10, fat, doesn't speak English, willing to do anything for a buck. Is that who Ramone is?
Ramone.
Do we have an example of Ramone? Does Derek have a promo he could play featuring Ramone? Yeah, he'll find it in a second here. How many Ramones? How many Ramone promos are there?
Honestly, I just did the second one yesterday, but I'm thinking there could be a series of Ramone.
Of course there will be.
When do you think maybe we should take Ramone to the doctor?
All right, let's. If Derek's ready, let's hear the Ramone promo, Anthony.
All right.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony. Ooh, it's in my shoes. Ramone, clean this up.
It's a little weird, Steve.
Of course it is.
Now your houseboy's got to clean the crap out of your shoes.
Do you pay him well, at least?
No, houseboys generally don't get paid well.
He's not making a lot of money?
No, I mean, let's say maybe he's Guatemalan. Maybe he's, uneducated.
You do great production for the radio show, but I got to tell you, it's a little weird.
The Ramone thing.
Did you buy him after his mother was killed in the tsunami because of child slavery?
Did a tree go through his mom's head?
No, actually, he is from Central America, I believe.
Oh, Central America.
Well, no, I mean, the tsunami hit around the Philippines, so you're certainly not gonna find any Ramones out there.
Is Ramone's last name Robinson by any chance?
Hey, good reference, Dave.
Good. But no,
I didn't have to dress up. That's very good.
Oh, that's the fun of it, though.
All right, listen. Let's listen to the second Ramone promo. This is we debuted this earlier this morning.
I just love a drive in the country, laughing with Opie and Anthony. That plane is flying awfully low, don't you think, Ramone? Ramone, call 911.
Now the Ramone promos are that much better and funnier. Because now every time I hear this on the replay, I'm gonna drive off the road.
Ramone.
It sounded like you almost said clean this up, but you were call 911.
I was trying to enunciate it in the same fashion.
Call 911.
Now, Steve,
why wouldn't you call 911?
Yeah.
Why does Ramone have to do everything for you?
Because it's not. It's not me, but Ramone is a houseboy assigned to the menial tasks that this deep voice guy does not feel that he's.
I have a problem.
What?
You're taking a leisurely drive in the country. Why is Ramone with you?
Yeah.
Say there's a menial task that has to be taken
roadhead.
Yeah, exactly. Your mule is dirty, needs to be cleaned.
Ramone, lap this up.
Perfect example. You go to a self-serve gas station. Do you think this guy, this wealthy voiceover artist, is going to be
Ramone? Top off my tank. Right.
Exactly.
You're a couple weeks away from coming in here with a scarf.
I'm thinking that this guy has, almost the Hef outfit, like not a leisure suit. What's it called? An ascot and a smoking jacket. Thank you.
How does Ramone feel? Is Ramone
doesn't matter how Ramone
angry
feels.
at the guy?
Ramone could be angry. He might be bitter.
Crazy. By the way, crazy Steve.
You have thought about this way too long. There's a profile on your imaginary friend Ramone.
Yeah.
Behind his back, does he like?
Are you or the person that you're voicing in these spots?
Yeah.
That's not Ramone, obviously. Is he married?
No. Actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, there are two of the little cartoons on the website are pretty representative of what this deep voice guy and Ramone might look like. And Ramone is Ramone is a very short, or potentially very short, pygmy. I don't want to alter it too much.
Wow.
Because I don't want to alter it.
Let people imagine their own Ramone.
Ramone should be, everyone should have their own Ramone.
Should people start sending in maybe drawings and cartoons of what they think you and Ramone are
I think that's a great idea.
Or like and look like.
Because there's some talented artists out there.
Has Ramone ever stood there and just thrown firecrackers while other people were preparing to rob the house?
I don't get that.
Yeah, I do.
You got that one?
Yeah. Trying to remember the name, though. Yeah. Hold on. Was it Boogie Nights? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I knew the scene. I didn't remember the movie. Boogie Nights.
He's right.
Yeah. Ramone. That is a typical Ramone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy throwing the firecrackers around the house.
All right. Well,
that's a Ramone. Ramone takes care of the menial tasks that you can't be bothered with because you're off making the money and you can pay somebody, $3 an hour to go and clean up diarrhea.
Really, for a casual thing, you have his salary already worked out.
Yeah.
How much does he make? Does he live for free in like the what do they call it? That other house,
servants' quarters,
the
pool house,
like the pool house or something.
Yeah, he could potentially. You got to remember he's he maybe doesn't have a great grasp of the English language. He's from Central America. Uneducated,
and no grasp of U.S. law as well.
I didn't say he was underage. I didn't say he was.
Oh no.
I didn't say he was
underage. We
underage.
weren't saying that.
Give the Photoshop people
there you
some work on Whackbag. Photoshop people. It's not Steve, so I don't think you have to Photoshop Steve in.
It's a deep voice guy with a little helper named Ramone.
Sure.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, that's
Danny.
You got like a guy with a pith helmet, like an old
exactly.
an old adventurer.
Yeah.
With the optic thing.
Yeah, he's got a monocle and like a pith helmet and binoculars.
Mm-hmm. His name is actually Colonel Wetpants. But,
a colonel with like the little handlebar mustache thing going like, well, there I was.
Yeah, exactly.
In Africa, elephant hunting, when all of a sudden Ramone came over. And then Ramone is a black guy. And he's a pygmy with a bone through his nose and in his hair. With a big afro and like bracelets of bone.
Almost like a shorter LeVar Burton type.
So Ramone's not black.
No, I don't see Ramone as being black.
No, I mean, but that's,
I see Ramone
I was kind of making
Central
a
American, maybe even Mexican.
Hairless. I see Ramone as hairless.
See, there's now we've got a completely different representation of Ramone. Than
you see a very hairy Ramone.
Of course you do, Steve.
Do you really?
A mini bear.
No,
all Ramone can say in English is sweet and cozy. Cozy face.
All right, well, thank you, Steve. Anthony and I just noticed this whole Ramone thing that was kind of taking on a life of its own, and we had to kind of...
I thought you guys liked the Ramone things.
We do.
Oh, okay.
And now they're even better now that we have the backstory. You kidding me?
Oh, okay. Cool.
Who's not going to be paying attention to the Ramone promos, and everyone's going to be looking forward to the next one in the series.
Okie dokie. Ramone.
We're the only radio show that discusses show promos.
I know.
The ins and outs of the show promos.
Well, we got a lunatic making them. With his imaginary friend.